So let's go back to 2012. Let's see, I would have been 24 years old in that year. And I had this idea that came to mind. I wanted to start my own automotive customization shop and call it Bub's Garage. Bub has been one of my nicknames since I was very little. I believe either my dad or my grandpa first started calling me that when I was very small. I was a really big little baby, so everyone called me Bubba. So it stuck. All of my cousins called me that. My aunts and uncles, my brother to this day still calls me Bub. My best friend of, since I was a kid still calls me Bub. His sister, his mom, they all call me Bub. So it's just been the nickname that stuck with me, and I decided to run with it. So Bub's Garage was my idea for a shop that I wanted to start, where I would just customize people's cars. And it was a dream, of course. It was a pipe dream. But like back then, that show Fast and Loud had just come out. It was kind of taking the television world by storm. They were doing a lot of really cool stuff. And back then, when the show started, they were working out of a very small little, I think, 2-bay garage behind a mechanic shop. And I saw that show and got very inspired, and that was like, this is what I want to do with my life. I want to customize cars for a living. So I came up with Bub's Garage, and I designed the logo, which I thought was pretty unique at the time. It was a wrench and piston crossing. So I put together the logo. I made an Instagram page, and I was like, cool, this is my dream, this is my goal. One day Bub's Garage will be a real thing. So fast forward now to, 12 years in the future now. It's 2024. I'm a lot older. I've got a little bit more mature, and I've realized that, having a business model based on just customizing people's cars is probably pretty impossible. Unless you're a big name like, West Coast Customs or, Jesse James or something like that. Like, it's not going to be a real thing. There's not enough volume to make that a sustainable business, I feel like. Especially here in Southern California where, there's customization shops everywhere already. So it'd be a really tough market to break into. So it'd have to be something where, I did customization, but also did general mechanics or collision repair or paint and body or blah, blah, blah. And the more I think about that, more it's like, no, that's not really what I want to do. Like, the dream was open a customization shop. I don't want to have to do mechanical work. I don't want to have to do paint and body. So I've come to the realization that that's just not going to happen, which is fine. It's fine. I was young. I had a dream. I think we've all been there. But it's just not a reality, which is fine. Like I said, I'm okay with that. It's not heartbreaking to me. It's just growing up and getting smarter, But I still have this brand, Bub's Garage. This is a brand that I've built. All my vehicles have been logoed with this sticker. I've got it everywhere. My brother and sister-in-law gave me that sign for my birthday. So Bub's Garage has become really my identity. With my online presence. So recently, I've been struggling with what to do with the brand, and I finally decided to just try and make this like a digital content brand. Bub's Garage is just a digital content brand. So what we'll be doing is basically what we've already been doing, which is putting out videos of car show coverage, posting cool pictures, and stuff like that. And I've also had some other really cool ideas. I'm going to start a video series I call Speedway Showdown. And basically what it is I'm going to, play different racing video games from over the years, ranging from the early days of the regular Nintendo to, brand new AAA titles, in little 20 to 30 minute episodes, and just kind of, explore that aspect of the automotive world. A lot of people don't realize, I think, that the automotive world has grown a lot from just being turning wrenches in a garage. This video game thing has really taken off, and especially the racing game scene. There's a lot of people out there that take racing games just as seriously as people that build cars and take them to the track to race them. People spend time training and practicing and dieting and doing all this crazy stuff to prepare for these, big bracket races and stuff like that. It's a pretty big part of the automotive world that I think that people that are in our side of it, and when I say our side, I mean like the people that are in the garage or going to the shows and stuff like that, don't realize. So Plus, who doesn't love a video game? I'm pretty sure that, all of us at one point in time played some kind of racing video game in our lives, whether it had been, back on the Nintendo, playing, Excite Bike or F-Zero or, Mario Kart. Who hasn't played Mario Kart? So it'd be something just a little fun to do. A little side project called Speedway Showdown. So be looking for that coming out October 1st. I'll have my first episode. I'm not sure exactly what game I'm going to do yet, but I just figured something fun, something to keep me busy and something to kind of help build the brand. My main source of inspiration when I'm working on this project, and I'm not trying to copy them in any way. It's just like they kind of did what I kind of want to do, is Donut Media. I'm sure you've all heard of Donut Media. If you haven't checked them out, it's a really cool brand, and that's just what they do. They cover car stuff, anything and everything. I know the one series that really drew me to them in the very beginning was Up to Speed, where they did they picked a certain car, model, and kind of gave you the history on it. They've done things from the Chevy pickup to the Toyota Corolla to the Celica to the GTR. I mean, they focus mainly on the Japanese race car brand and stuff like that, but they have dabbled in American stuff. But they have a lot of different little shows that they do. One's about this, and one's about building a budget car with hold on. It was one of them was two people were building the same car, one using the cheapest parts they could find and one using the most expensive parts they could find, and putting them head to head and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I want to do. Maybe not to that extent, because that's a lot of money and a lot of time. I have a full-time job, I have a family, so this is just more of a hobby for me. But that's kind of the model I'm going for with Bub's Garage now. Is I want to just dabble in different stuff. Like I said, I've made videos of shows we've gone to in the past, but I just kind of want to keep that theme going. I'm also might be looking for people to collab with. Maybe Billy knows everything there is to know about Toyota Camrys. So he wants to start his own series about the history of the Camry, and each episode he talks about a different generation, So he will be Billy from Bub's Garage. Hey everyone, this is Billy here from Bub's Garage, and today join us on our episode of Camry Cool Down, whatever the heck it would be called. I'm just pulling stuff out of the air now, but that's kind of my goal. So I am looking for collaborators. If anybody wants to join the team. It's not a paying gig. It's strictly a hobby, strictly for entertainment and fun, at least at this point in the game. Who knows what the future holds, but I'm not holding my breath for this to be any kind of profitable enterprise. Just an outlet for something fun to do and engage with people out there in the automotive world. As of today, as of recording this video, I am in the middle of completely redoing my website. The website was set up before as, hey, hit us up to customize your car. And, with a budget of at least $100, I can make your car cooler was always kind of my thing. And, I get these emails from people like, hey, I'm looking to LS swap my truck. And it's like, I don't know anything about LS swaps. I really don't, And I don't have the space to do that kind of thing. I always felt really bad and almost embarrassed to email these people back going, sorry, I can't help you, but you can hit up this guy, he can help you. Because they reached out to this, what they thought was a company called Bub's Garage. Either they'd seen my website or seen my personal truck and liked it and thought, this guy can help me, and here I am saying I can't help him. And it was always kind of like a blow to the stomach. It always kind of stung a little. I'd be like, yeah, I'm failing in my dream. But, I think now that I'm sort of refocusing my dream, shifting my dream into a different direction, I think everything's going to be okay. And believe me, I'm not going to be the least bit disappointed if this doesn't go anywhere. If I have one fan that tunes in and loves what I do, that'll mean the world to me. If I have 3,000 fans that tune in, that'll mean the world to me. If I have 0 fans that tune in, I don't really care, because I'm going to be having fun doing what I'm doing. I'm doing this for me. This is for me. This is an outlet for me to just do things that I think are fun, things are cool. Maybe some things that are different, some things that haven't been done. And if anyone out there enjoys it while I'm doing it, then that is fantastic. And like I said, that means the absolute world to me. That's really cool. Like I said, if no one tunes in or everyone thinks it's dumb and, you know, I fail, then, well, it won't really be a failure because, like I said, I'm doing it for me. This is fun for me. So yeah, so that's where we're at. That's the future of Bub's Garage. You know, like I said, all these changes are set to take place October 1st. So, you know, stay tuned. October 1st is the day that the rebrand happens. It's funny because I'm hyping it up like it's a big deal. And, you know, thousands of people are going to be sitting on the edge of their seat. God, what's happening? What's going to come? It's part of the fun for me. It's part of the fun for me. So yeah, look forward to seeing you guys on October 1st when everything changes over. Hope you guys enjoy what I do. You know, if you have any suggestions, feel free to chime in. Like I said, if you want to collab and work on a project, please hit me up, send me a message or an email. I'd be happy to talk with you about, you know, getting some project off the ground. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Thanks everybody for riding along, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Look at me, I'm pretending to talk to somebody interviewing me right now. Isn't that funny? Oh man, I'm pretending that there is someone offset that is interviewing me about my brand here in my garage in front of my toolbox. This is silly shit, man. Silly shit. Anyway, I guess cut, right? Hey, can we cut? Oh good, we can. Okay.